Harry Potter, weirdly... But that did sort of change your life in a way.
Well, yes, a lot of very small people kind of used to say hello to me, and that was nice. It was a whole different lot of people.
Yeah.
Maggie Smith, a name synonymous with elegance, talent, and sheer brilliance, has left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. With over 6 decades of unparalleled performances on stage and screen, Smith enchanted audiences worldwide. Whether as the sharp-tongued Dowager Countess in Downton Abbey or the wise Professor McGonagall in Harry Potter, she brought every character to life with a distinct charm and gravitas. Born on December 28, 1934, in Ilford, Essex, England, Maggie's journey began on the West End stage, where her remarkable talent quickly became undeniable. As her career soared, she graced the film industry with unforgettable performances in movies like The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, which won her an Academy Award, and California Suite, which earned her another Oscar. Her accolades don't stop there. She has won 5 BAFTA Awards, 4 Emmy Awards, and a Tony Award, cementing her status as one of the greatest actresses of all time. From 2001 to 2011, Smith played Professor Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter movies. Smith and Robbie Coltrane, who played Hagrid, had been requested for the film by author J.K. Rowling. Smith reunited with Daniel Radcliffe, with whom she had just previously starred in David Copperfield from 1999. Smith appeared in 7 of the 8 films. The series was known for hiring notable British and Irish actors, including Richard Harris, Michael Gambon, Alan Rickman, Coltrane, Emma Thompson, Ralph Fiennes, Helena Bonham Carter, and Julie Walters. Without inflation adjustment, it is the 3rd highest grossing film series with $7.7 billion in worldwide receipts. In 2016, while promoting The Lady in the Van, Smith shared her experiences working on the Harry Potter films and working with Alan Rickman. He was such a terrific actor, and that was such a terrific character that he played, and it was a joy to be with him. We used to laugh together because we ran out of reaction shots. They were always, when everything had been done and the children were finished, they would turn the camera around and we'd have to do various reaction shots of amazement or sadness and things. And we used to say we'd got to about number 200 and something, and we'd run out of knowing what to do when the camera came around on us. But he was a joy. In 2018, Smith starred in a British documentary titled Nothing Like a Dame, directed by Roger Michell, which documents conversations between actresses Smith, Judi Dench, Eileen Atkins, and Joan Plowright, which were interspersed with scenes from their careers on film and stage. The film was released in the United States as Tea with the Dames. Peter Bradshaw of The Guardian gave the film a 5 out of 5 star rating, declaring it an outrageously funny film. Guy Lodge of Variety called the film a richly enjoyable gabfest, but that the film was hardly vital cinema. In 2018, Smith reprised her role as Professor Minerva McGonagall by voicing the character in Harry Potter, Hogwarts Mystery, a role-playing video game. In September 2019, a continuation of the Downton Abbey series in form of a feature-length film was in theaters entitled simply Downton Abbey. The film was a financial success and earned $194.3 million at the box office. She reprised her role as Violet Crawley, Dowager Countess of Grantham, in Simon Curtis's 2022 historical drama Downton Abbey, A New Era, alongside Hugh Bonneville, Elizabeth McGovern, and Michelle Dockery. In April 2019, after an 11-year absence from theatre, Smith returned to the stage in Christopher Hampton's play A German Life as Brunhild Pomsel at the Bridge Theatre in London. The new play by Christopher Hampton is a one-woman solo play consisting of Smith giving an extended monologue as Pomsel, an elderly German woman who, in her youth, wound up working as a secretary for Joseph Goebbels at the Ministry of Propaganda. Jonathan Kent took the directorial role. Variety theatre critic praised Smith's performance, writing, "It's a performance that combines the knowingness of hindsight with the naivety of youth, blasé enough to catch you off guard when the magnitude of events suddenly cuts through." Matt Wolfe of the New York Times wrote, "Smith's performance represents a new high in a 6-decade career with no shortage of peaks," and added the audience knows it is witnessing something special. Her performance won her a record 6th Best Actress Evening Standard Award. Behind the scenes, Maggie led a relatively private life, grounded by her family and personal values. She was married twice, first to actor Robert Stevens in 1967, with whom she had 2 sons, Toby Stevens, a notable actor himself, and Chris Larkin. The marriage ended in 1974. Maggie later married playwright Beverly Cross in 1975, a union that lasted until his death in 1998. Known for her quiet, elegant lifestyle, Maggie preferred a low-profile life off the red carpet, spending time with her family and nurturing her love for gardening. Despite her fame, she kept her private life away from the limelight, choosing to focus on the joys of simple living. Having starred in some of the most iconic roles in television and film, Maggie Smith's career came with financial success. At the time of her passing, her net worth was estimated to be $20 million. This wealth was accumulated through her decades-long career, including her work in blockbuster franchises like Harry Potter and major television series. Maggie Smith's impact on the acting world is profound. From theatre to television and film, her versatility as an actress was unmatched. Even after being diagnosed with breast cancer in 2007, she continued to act, proving her resilience and dedication to her craft. Her portrayal of iconic characters such as Jean Brodie, Miss Shepherd in The Lady in the Van, and Muriel Donnelly in The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel stands as a testament to her vast range. Her legacy as an actress extends beyond her awards. She inspired generations of actors and captivated millions of fans worldwide. Even as she aged, her talent and wit never diminished, as seen in her continued role in Downton Abbey, where she became an international fan favorite. In January 1988, Smith was diagnosed with Graves' disease, for which she underwent radiotherapy and optical surgery. In 2007, the Sunday Telegraph disclosed that Smith had been diagnosed with breast cancer. In 2009, she was reported to have made a full recovery. In 2016, Smith told NPR that as a character actor, rather than a dish, she was able to age into roles as mothers and grandmothers while still developing her talents instead of losing them. The interviewer noted that Smith had, in fact, been called an undeniable dish by a reviewer while starring on Broadway in the 1960s. In September 2011, Smith offered her support for raising the $4.6 million New Zealand dollars needed to help rebuild the Court Theatre in Christchurch, New Zealand, after the earthquake in 2011 that caused severe damage to the area. In July 2012, she became a patron of the International Glaucoma Association, now known as Glaucoma UK, hoping to support the organization and raise the profile of glaucoma. She was also a patron of the Oxford Playhouse, where she first began her illustrious career. Smith was a vice president of the Chichester Cinema at New Park and a vice president of the Royal Theatrical Fund, which provides support for members of the entertainment profession that are unable to work due to illness, injury, or infirmity. Smith died at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital in London on September 27, 2024, aged 89. She had been candid about her health issues in the past, suffering from glaucoma, Graves' disease, and breast cancer. As we reflect on Maggie Smith's life, we remember a woman who lived for the art of storytelling, who found joy in her family, and who remained a beloved figure to fans all around the globe. Her contributions to the arts will never be forgotten, and her spirit will live on through the characters she brought to life. Rest in peace, Dame Maggie Smith. Your legacy will forever inspire, and your brilliance will echo through time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Celeb Memoirs as we honor the lives of legends who left us with lasting memories.